Today we're thinking about creating some beautiful but simple hanging baskets for summer. One of the real features of the English summer is seeing baskets hanging outside people's houses, hotels and businesses. Some hanging baskets are very expensive and very complicated to make, but today we're just thinking about a simple hanging basket that anybody can create. To begin with, we have the basket itself. The basket that I'm using today is a very simple plastic basket. It has the benefit of holes in the side through which you can put the plants. There are also removable gates that you can take out if you wish to make it easier to put the plants through. But I'm not actually going to take the gates out, I'm going to leave them in. So this is our basket then. We're going to put some flowers going out through the sides there in those holes, and then we're going to fill up with compost, and we're going to put some plants in the top. The compost that I'm using is a general multi-purpose compost. It has slow release fertiliser mixed into it as well. So general multi-purpose compost, good quality, with some slow release fertiliser tablets mixed in, granules mixed in as well. So I'm going to put some of the compost into the basket. I've already put some flowers in along the bottom, so now I'm building it up a little bit to put another layer in. I'm starting off with some trailing lobelia. I really like trailing lobelia. I think they're very good for putting into your baskets. So we're simply going to feed the lobelia through, one at a time, like so. If when you're doing this, you can actually hang the basket up on a hook like this, it does actually make it easier rather than simply doing it on a workbench or on the floor. So we're feeding the flowers through. Once they become established, these lobelias will soon start to really grow down the side of the basket, and they will provide a beautiful display of flowers for much of the summer and the early autumn. Earlier in the year we were showing about planting a spring hanging basket. This is our summer version, the summer hanging basket. Really simple. Okay, I think I need one more to go into that gap there. Great, okay. So those are my lobelia going through the side of the basket. We now need to put some more compost into the top, so that we can get ourselves into a position where we can then plant the flowers in the top. To feed it round a little bit more. Okay, I think we're more or less in a position now where we're ready to move on. So on the potting bench here, we've got a number of the sort of different plants that I use in a hanging basket. This is not a full selection, this is just an example of what we use. So we've got some lovely yellow bidens. We've got some calabrochia here, which will trail and are very, very beautiful, vivid flowers. We've got our trailing begonias that come in several lovely shades. And we've got our non-stop begonias here as well. I use lots of other plants as well. These are just some examples, and we're going to do the basket using these. It's not a huge basket. It's limited the number of plants that you can get in, so we're just limiting it to this selection of 4 different plants at the moment. Now we're going to start off with the yellow ones in the middle. So we're going to make a fairly substantial hole in the middle. We're going to put the 2 back to back in the centre of the basket. These will form the sort of centrepiece, and the others will go around the outside. These will have beautiful yellow flowers during the course of the summer and the autumn. So now we're thinking about what we're going to put in next. These are the trailing or cascading begonias. I think we'll start to put some of these in now. Once they become established, these will cascade down the side of the basket. And they will give a beautiful display. The plants themselves can be obtained mail order or from a garden centre or nursery. We actually grow our own. We grow some from seed, some we grow from plugs. The little baby plants referred to as being plugs. Okay then, so we have a nice selection of these trailing begonias, cascading begonias, put in around the bidons in the centre of the basket. And already you can see that it's starting to take shape. Now let's think about what else we can put in. I really like the Calibrachoa, and I'd love to put some Calibrachoa into here as well. I'm starting to run out of a little bit of space. I'm going to try and squeeze some in. Generally speaking, the more plants that you can get into the basket, the better. The more effective it will eventually look. And so let's see where we've got some more gaps that we can put some of these in. Let's try and put one into that space there. These Calibrachoa come in many different colours. One of the big benefits of this type of Calibrachoa is that it's self-cleaning. You actually don't need to deadhead it, which is a great benefit, I think. Let's see where we'll put another one. I think we'll put another one in just about here. Oh yeah. Oh, I like the look of that. That's starting to really take shape. That's starting to look good. Now these that we've got left, these are non-stop begonias. They're absolutely beautiful. I'm going to try and squeeze a few in to any spaces where I can find a gap. Put one into that space there. Good. Really running out of space now. I think I've more or less got what I want for the moment. We'll try and put another one into that gap there. The more plants that you put into the basket, the more beautiful the eventual effect will be. Although obviously once they become established, they will grow, they will spread, and they will cover more of the basket until you don't actually see very much of the basket left. So these will grow, they will cascade down the side. The trailing lobelia, they will trail down as well, and you will get a lovely overall effect. We will simply water them in. Always water your plants in. Keep the basket watered during the summer. Baskets, particularly if it is sunny and dry, they dry out incredibly quickly. You probably need watering at least once a day, maybe twice a day. Keep your eye on them during the very warm weather. Keep them well watered. Let them get established, and you will have a lot of pleasure this summer looking at your beautiful baskets of mixed flowers. And they should carry on until October, November time, something like that. Then you can take them out and you can put some autumn and spring flowers in instead. So I hope you enjoyed the ideas there, and I hope that you enjoy making some beautiful baskets this summer, and that they will really decorate your house, your office, business, whatever. Thank you.